three,
Good morning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, complete. Let's see the list. Okay, complete.
Maayong buntag sa kaninyong tanan. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Jane Uraga, or you can call me Ate MJ. I am your tourist guide for our well-known Queen City of the South, the Cebu City. Before I proceed to our safety guidelines, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you and greet our coach captain, which is Kuya Joshua, or you can call him Kuya Josh. Hi, Coach Captain! And of course, to our one and only Red Warriors Travel and Tours. Thank you for having me here and to be part of your beautiful tour. I am grateful that I can be able to have fun and share some time with you guys. So before I give the time to our step-on guide, I will discuss first our safety guidelines. First, I would like you to have a buddy seatmate. Yes, a buddy seatmate. That will be your permanent seat, and please remember and be familiarized to your seatmate so that every time you go back inside the bus, we will immediately notice if your seatmate is here or not. Second, please avoid your arms and your head outside the window to avoid incidents. These rules are for your own comfort and safety. Third, please be reminded to always wear your face mask as well as your face shield if needed. And also, don't forget to sanitize your hand from time to time. Please follow your tourist guide instruction as a safety measure to prevent incident. And lastly, please remain seated while the bus is moving. Just wait for my signal if you are allowed to stand up and leave the bus. Food and drinks are allowed to our bus. Your step-on guide will give you an exact minute to tour around the place and appreciate the beauty of every destination. Whenever the time is up, I will be standing in front of the bus and raise this flag so that you can identify our bus and go back in time. Don't worry guys, I have my own list and contact to each and every one of you so that I can monitor you from time to time. If you have any concern, just call my name and I'm just here in front and I will immediately answer or help you. So for a while, just sit, relax, and enjoy the beauty of Cebu as I gave the time to our step-on guide.
Good day everyone, I am Kyle Angelo Tribdino. You can call me Kuya Kyle, your tour guide here in Cebu. Before we start, I just want to thank Ate MJ for introducing me to all of you. I know all of you are excited because this is one of the famous and unique attractions here in Cebu. We are now here at the Cebu Taoist Temple. Did you know that the Cebu Taoist Temple was built in 1972? And can someone guess who built it? Of course, the Cebu Substantial Chinese community. This temple can help you to relax and relieve your stress by sightseeing the temple's religious figures, dragons, designs, and paintings. As you face that way, that temple, you will see a small pond and a fisherman. It is more of an aquarium with full of koi fish of different bright colors. As you can see, there is a prominent sculpture of a Chinese fisherman who is trying to catch a fish. To the right, this is a temple. You can now see the small temple that has seawater and the metallic jars that you can throw in some coins after you make a wish. This is a wishing well and you are allowed to take a picture of it. Okay guys, now you can roam around and there is the restroom. If you need to pee or anything, there is also a souvenir shop there. Enjoy! Okay guys, did you enjoy our first destination? But now we are arriving on our second destination, the Mountain View Nature Park. Mountain View Nature Park is one of the best places here in Cebu. It is tucked in the mountainside of Cebu in a popular place called Busay. This is the #1 attraction facilities that invites water-thirsty visitors and guests. Mountain View has a swimming pool with various entertaining fountains. In my left, you can see a mini zoo that has a toucan, monkeys, snakes, and many other local animals that are free for viewing at this resort facility. Also, expect to see a lot of trees and other species of plants being planted and growing in around the resort itself. They have a botanical garden, a collection of tropical plants, colorful flowers, and trees of various species are observable on its botanical garden. And that's it. Hope you enjoy and have a memorable tour here in Cebu. As I end this tour, I just want to thank our coach Captain Joshua and our travel agency, Red Warriors Travel Agency. Again, I am Kyle Angelo Tribdino, your tour guide for Cebu. Take a rest and be ready for your second tour.
Hello everyone, this is Gage. On behalf of Red Warriors Travel, I'd like you to welcome all in Cebu City. But before we proceed, let me introduce to you our coach captain. He is Captain Joshua. And as I promised you a while ago, you will enjoy your stay here in Cebu City, also known as Queen of the South. This place is very beautiful and quiet place where you can enjoy and relax at the beach. Enjoy historical cultures in the museum, enjoy the meals, and feel very safe.
Our bus is now approaching Yap San Diego Ancestral House. Did you know that this was built in 1675 to 1700s and it was oldest house in the Philippines? And currently, this is owned by Val San Diego, dating back to the Spanish colonial area of 1600s. The Yap San Diego Ancestral House is a museum that sheds light on the Chinese settlements of the city. It is said to be the first Chinese houses to be built outside of the country. So now, we are done to our first destination. I bet you guys have enjoyed and have fun. But that's just only the beginning that you'll surely enjoy. We are now heading to the Heritage of Cebu Monument. Estimated time, 30 minutes to 1 hour travel time. Now, my dear tourists, I welcome you to our second destination, the Heritage of Cebu Monument. Heritage of Cebu Monument is a tableau of sculptures made of concrete, bronze, brass, and steel showing scenes about events with structures related to the history of Cebu. The construction of the monument began in July 1997 and it was finished in December 2000. Local artist is Eduardo Castrillo built the sculpture of the Cebu Heritage Monument. In the historic Parian district, which during the Spanish period was home to the residence of the most prominent families in Cebu at that time. And I hope everyone enjoyed this tour. I know it is very tiring to all, and I hope to see you again soon. Again, on behalf of our coach, Captain Joshua, and the Red Warriors Travel, this is Kish, wishing wonderful stay in Cebu.
Good day everyone, my name is Angelo Tan, or Kuya Angelo for short. I'm your step guide for today here in Cebu. Before we proceed, let me introduce you our coach captain, which is Kuya Joshua, and especially to our Red Warrior Travel and Tour. Thank you all for having me. And let's proceed to our destination. And for our destination, which is the Museo Sugbo. Upon the entrance at the museo, minimal fees will be collected, usually used for maintenance. A map of the place with important information at the back will be provided as a guide, and it can be a remembrance too. Taking pictures and videos inside the galleries are strictly prohibited. Inside the museo, there are 4 galleries located in 2 different buildings. In the building of the Museum of Philippine Political History, the Political History Gallery and the Presidential Gallery is located. The Political History Gallery displays the political history of the country from the early period of Filipino groups until the present time. The Presidential Gallery showcases the Philippine presidents with their portraits and signatures that is engraved in a 24-karat gold-plated metal. The other 2 galleries are located across the MMPH. This gallery showcases various archaeological artifacts from excavations in Cebu, including gold and ceramics, our famous San Diego shipwreck of 1600s. The Wishing Well, located near the National Museum galleries. we complete the whole tour in the museum. It is called the Well of Wisdom, Love and Good Fortune. It was believed to be the source of the water of the prison complex of the Visayas district during the Spanish period. And for our last destination, which is the Humalan Butterfly Sanctuary. The Humalan Butterfly Sanctuary is located in Basak, Cebu City, and it's operated by the Humalan Foundation. It was a private museum, art gallery, and nature reserve, and it was originally constructed in 1974 as the residence of late Cebuano Julian Navarro Humalon. Professor Humalon amassed a sizable collection of butterflies through his journey around the world and through the trade of indigenous Philippine insects for exotic species. His interest in Lepidoptera did not end with the preservation and framing of specimens. He desired a close proximity to butterflies, especially uncommon ones. Following his demise, his children and grandchildren established a foundation to care his collection and the compound, which had been a tourist attraction prior to the founder's death. That's all of it for today. I hope you enjoy our tour, and I hope to see you again. I especially thanking our coach captain, Kuya Joshua, and also to our travel agency, the Red Warriors Travel and Tour. Once again, I'm your post guide, Kuya Angelo. Thank you and goodbye.
Good afternoon to all. I am your tourist guide, Phoebe. This will be the last museum on our Cebu trip. From Jumalon Butterfly Sanctuary, it took us only 29 minutes to get to Casa Gorordo Museum. From the mesmerizing coolness of our nature with the amazing butterflies in Jumalon Butterfly Sanctuary, it is truly necessary to have a rest, but let's all enjoy the remaining hours to also rest in the beauty that is also offered in Casa Gorordo Museum. During our ongoing trip, just raise your hand to our coach captain if there is an emergency happen. Thank you. We have just reached the Casa Gorordo Museum, but what can really be seen in this museum? Before we start roaming around, just a reminder, we can touch the furnitures or sit on it if we are allowed to. But guys, take nothing but pictures and leave nothing by footprints. This house was built by Alejandro Reynes y Rosales and was later bought in 1863 by Spanish merchant Juan Isidro Gorordo. 4 generations of the Gorordo family resided in the house from 1863 to 1979. Among its residents was Juan Gorordo, and he is the first native Cebuano Bishop of Cebu. The house was declared as a National Historical Landmark in September 1991 by the National Historical Institute. The museum showcases mid-19th and early 20th century Philippine culture and lifestyle. Casa Gorordo is a fine example of a colonial-era house na mas kilala bilang isang balay ng tisa or a house with a tiled roof. Its architecture is combinations of native, Spanish, Chinese influences. That's why it is unique. This house survived 2 revolutions in the late 1800s and early 1900s, as well as Cebuano society and culture are visible in the architecture, spaces, and collections that is present in this museum. This house is a wood and stone type that was typical architectural type during the Spanish colonial period, locally called as Bahay na Bato. The house is built with coral stones, molave hardwood flooring, and terracotta roof tiles. Displayed in the museum are elaborated antique furniture, period costumes, paintings and religious images, wood carvings, decorative art, and household items. Various artifacts from the 18th and 19th century can also be found, like implements for agricultural and household use. They have plows and other soil cultivating tools that are evidences that farming already existed in Cebu during the Spanish era. Now, this ends our museum tour, so let's head now to the souvenirs by Hannah and Bianca that will just take us for about 14 minutes drive from here. This souvenir shop is running for over 15 years and they sell keychains, cell phone charms, magnets, aluminum figurines, wood products, and other shell handicraft accessories. So if you plan to think of a business where you could also be a seller of these products, Souvenirs by Hannah and Bianca in Cebu also do wholesale, they export, they distribute, and retail. Now, buy the ones you captured worth buying because this will be our last stop in Cebu. Organize all the things you bought and let's all see each other at the bus. Be mindful of the surroundings and secure cleanliness at all times. Thank you and see you again to our next tour or in Cebuano, pag-organisar sa imong mga butang ug magkita tang tanan sa bus. Pagmatngon sa palibot ug pagsiguro sa kalimpyo sa tanang panahon. Salamat ug makita ta pag-usab sa among sunod nga tour.
So that's it guys, the day is finally over and I'm so glad that we shared our times. I hope that all of you guys had some fun and enjoyed the beauty of Cebu. I know that a day tour is not enough to explore the beauty of Cebu, but always remember that the Cebu City will always here to welcome you. Thank you for today and I hope you learned a lot from me and to our step-on guides. Once again, let's have a special mention to our coach captain. Thank you for giving us a good and safe ride. And also to our Red Warriors Travel and Tours. Thank you for giving me this kind of opportunity to serve these wonderful people. Once again, I am your tour guide, Ate MJ, na nag-iiwan ng hatagang live with no excuses and travel with no regrets. Goodbye!